What's good, everyone? This is RawTruth Media giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Peace and blessings, peace and love to everyone that's listening. Like and share this video through all social media platforms. So shout out to Saints season. Their page reported that Warren Newman just got invited to meet with the Saints. This is big news for him. And all he needs is a chance. Now, for him to make the NFL, it's going to be difficult, and mainly due to his size. Now, if you're going to be that short, I know he's listed at 5'8", but to be honest, he looks like 5'6" on the field, respectfully. The only time I've seen athletes make the NFL that height and that weight is when they're running like so fast, like 4.3, 4.2. But if you watch this film, he's what you call quicker than fast. He's very quick. Is he someone that looks like they'll run a low 4.3 or a high 4.2? No. But he's dynamic. He's shifty. And all you need is options if you're an athlete. So if the NFL doesn't work, there's USFL, and then the XFL will be arriving in 2023. And for those who watched the XFL, everything was really good until COVID came. Surprisingly, it was good, what I remember in 2020. There was more fan support, there was more popularity, and it showed that everyone wants to watch football. So they had a thing going on until COVID arrived. But this couldn't happen to a better person than Warren Newman. You hear nothing bad about him. Nothing. He's coachable. The coaches love him. The fans love him. He stuck out with Jackson State. He could have transferred out. When Jackson State was getting those high-level transfer portal receivers and then high-level high school receivers, he stuck it out and remained the starter. And that shows you that he believes in himself and he doesn't play second fiddle to anyone. And if you're any coach in the pros, these are the type of players you need to get. This SWAC HBCU renaissance is so amazing. All the positive news out there. And sometimes we get too picky as a fan base and we want to point out the negative when there's so much good things going on. I can't believe a lot of people didn't talk about this. Then again, I can believe it. Because let's be honest, things that are not positive sells. But I'm happy for the brother. Go do your thing for the Saints. And he's from New Orleans. And even if he's not drafted, if he gets a camp invite, that's a win for him. Switching gears, no pun intended. There's been news out there, and it's been confirmed that Quintus Miller has entered the transfer portal. I'm not surprised. This is the new NCAA. And I hope that brother finds a new home. The good thing about Coach Prime, if you're up front with him, if you do not like that you're coming off the bench or sharing playing time or that you won't be the legitimate starter, he will help you transfer out and find another home. That's the one thing that's consistent with Coach Prime. He's not going to just cut someone and not find them another place to go to. That's been a fact right there. But what I've been hearing, the brother that transferred from Florida State to D tackle, I kind of forgot his name. Comment section, let me know his name. But I do know about Katron Evans. Katron Evans is the real deal. Remember, he was a 4-star coming out of high school last season. Had a lot of promise. 6'4", 320 defensive tackle. He's been doing his thing. So this is just Quintus Miller just looking out for his own interest. If you got two other D tackles who are balling, even if you are the starter going forward next season, you had to share a lot of playing time, and maybe that's not what he wanted. And he has every right to transfer. That's what the transfer portal is for. Coach Prime, he's going to find another stud on the transfer portal. He's pretty much mastered it. Like he said, he has his catcher's mat wide open for a transfer. So that's why you don't see him complaining about it or to say, oh, we lost a player. They'll fill that position right back up. It's no problem for him. But the transfer portal, I have no problem with it as long as you know how to use it. And you know my opinion on it. Don't go away with from the high school players. Still build your roster with the high school players, because the high school players is where you develop your culture, your future with your team. But the good thing about the transfer portal, if you got players transferring out, you can fill up your roster like that. So I like that Coach Prime is getting players they're not just getting people just to fill up a roster. They're getting impact type of talent. So that won't be a problem. Katron Evans, he's going to do his thing. Trust me, he's going to do his thing. Finally, congratulations to Ameysha Williams-Holliday for being drafted 25th overall in the WNBA draft. Now, to the viewers out there, the WNBA draft is different. Their rounds are like the first 10 selections. So 1 through 10 is first round, 10 to 19 is second round, 20 and so forth is third round. So technically, Ameysha Williams-Holliday is a first round pick because she was drafted 25th overall to the Indiana Fever. It made her the first HBCU player drafted in the WNBA in 20 years. That's a hell of an accomplishment. And this is what she said to CNN, and I quote, "It's an honor, a dream come true, and a blessing to be able to be a part of history, to be able to open doors for our HBCU community." She continues by saying, "Being a trailblazer feels amazing, but there's also so much more to accomplish." She's so right. There's so much more to accomplish, and it just doesn't stop with that. We all have a part into creating great change. Content creators, fans, and also the athletes as well. This HBCU renaissance is not going anywhere. The momentum is at an all-time high, and we all play a part. We all are voices of change, and it's going to continue. I definitely feel that. She also says in this article, and I quote, "I'm very grateful for this opportunity to continue my career on the next level. Most importantly, to continue to be a great example for my son, Jace, and my younger siblings, and for the kids in my community. I want every HBCU athlete to never lose hope and to know anything is possible." What an amazing woman. And to Tamika Reed, thank you. I repeat, thank you for doing all you can to help Miss Ameysha with everything. Life, I'm sure, like with her kids, her family, making sure they're all straight. And when you're a coach, when you're a head coach, you're more than just a teacher. It's more than just winning games. It's about changing lives. And Miss Reed deserves every single penny to remain the head coach of Jackson State. She deserves it. And going forth with this article, she lastly says, "I think if I was a Power 5 school, it would be a different story for me being drafted or trying to get my foot in the WNBA. People think HBCUs can't compete with top-notch institutions or a Power 5 school, but that's not true. I think we deserve to be on the same level. I do think if I was still at Mississippi State, I would be a first round pick. She ain't lying about that. Fairness. Our people are not begging for fairness. We're demanding fairness. That's the difference. And there's some folks who are intimidated of PWIs and Power 5s and say HBCUs can never be at a level. But I don't want to be around those people, because people who think like that don't believe. They're too shallow in their thinking. They have no faith. Never want to be around folks like that. I'll continue to be around folks who think that there's a chance of a new day, a new way, a new greatness. And I have faith in every single HBCU, but it takes time. And nothing's ever perfect. Let's all remember that. But the time will come, trust me. Congratulations again to Ameysha, Williams-Holliday. Your hard work paid off. You paved the way for so many athletes. You set an example to so many young Black sisters who can look at you as an example and say that if she can do it, I can do it. To all the Black women listening to this, you can do anything you put your mind to if you just believe. Peace and love, peace and blessings to everyone that's listening. I appreciate all of the subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to RawTruth Media. May you have a blessed day, and I'm out.